Let's find out more about cybersecurity threats. Organizations today face challenges including a continually changing threat landscape, limited resources, a scarcity of cyber skills and expertise, and new dependencies that accompany digital operations. As such, many are reluctant to fully embrace a technology vision that could transform their operations by enabling greater efficiencies, effectiveness, and success. The threats point further underscores the complexities organizations encounter. With cyber threats evolving rapidly in sophistication and frequency. For example, malware attack that happens when they can enter a user's device through a variety of means. User might be required to perform a task, like opening an attachment or clicking a link. Malware can also install itself without the user's knowledge or consent by taking advantage of security holes in operating systems or browsers. Once malware is installed, it can monitor user activity, transmit classified information to the attacker, help the attacker breach other network targets, and even make the user's device join a botnet that the attacker uses for nefarious purposes. Other than malware attack, there are other threats that are likely to occur, which is password attacks. A hacker can use methods such as hunches, detecting the network connection, or gaining access to password database to obtain a user's password information. A password can be guessed by an attacker in a methodical or random manner. Further details on these attacks will be explained later on. Moving on, we have man-in-the-middle attack, also known as MIM. Users and devices are believed they are speaking with the target system's server directly when they access an external system through the internet. Attackers violate this assumption by putting themselves in the way of the user and a target server in a MIM attack. Once communication have been captured, the attacker might be able to obtain classified information, steal credentials, and reply to the user with a different message. On the other hand, software supply chain attack targets an organization's weak point in its reliable software update and supply chain. All the people, companies, assets, processes, and technologies that go into making and selling product are connected to supply chain. An attack on the software supply chain takes advantage of the faith that businesses have in their outside vendors, especially when it comes to modification and updates. This is particularly valid for the industrial control system, smart machine, network monitoring tools, and other network-enabled systems that require service accounts. Attacks against the vendor's continuous development and delivery, C/CD, software lifecycle can occur in many ways. Lastly, our point for the cyber attacks are APT, which is advanced persistent threats. In this case, attackers may intentionally remove sensitive data to avoid being discovered by the organization's security personnel when they obtain unauthorized access to a network and stay hidden for a long time. ATP are usually directed at nation-states, major corporations, or other extremely valuable targets because they require highly skilled attackers and significant resources. This heightened threat environment adds another layer of caution organization considering technology advancement, as they must prioritize cybersecurity measures to mitigate potential vulnerabilities and safeguard sensitive information.